Next up is Sarah, talking about feminism and its role in male culture.
Hi. All right, so that was about things that aren't real. This is about something that is real, gender. All right, so I need you to use your imagination for a second, and first you're gonna be 5 again. When we're 5, we learn one of the most important things about our own gender, which is who we are. We learn if we're a boy or if we're a girl, and we learn exactly what we're supposed to do to be a boy or a girl. So you guys know, when you start and you're 5, and you're like, I'm a boy, I do this, I'm a girl, I do this. Okay, we all know what that is. Now you're 13. Sorry. 13 was not a good age for anyone, right? When you're 13, you learn the labels you don't want to have. So if you're a girl, you usually have a certain role. You're the smart girl, you're the pretty girl. If you're the pretty girl, you don't want to be called ugly. If you're the smart girl, you don't want to be called stupid. If you're a boy, there are 2 labels you never want to be called, and that is gay or a woman. Think about that for a second. The 2 worst things we can call our men in this society is gay or a woman. I don't know what's wrong with either of those things, but that's where I'm starting out. All right, so I was able to use PowerPoint shapes. I'm very proud of myself. So basically, I am a committed feminist, and I know that for women, most things are pretty hard. But one thing women have above men is that they don't fit into what fellow TEDster calls the man box. Tony Porter talks about this at TED Women. He calls it the man box, it's right here. And it's basically these really strict boundaries that we give men to be considered masculine. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever seen an Old Spice commercial. Those are obviously a little ridiculous, but they do epitomize what I'm talking about. Men are prescribed ways to act, to feel, and to think, and they cannot step outside of those boundaries without being considered not masculine, right? I see a couple men shaking their heads. That's okay, you can disagree with me, and of course I'm a woman, so I've only had the experience of being a woman, which is awesome, because women get to fit here. Women have a fluid way of expressing themselves that doesn't threaten their gender or their sexuality. So think about it. We put men into this box, and we say, you're here. And if you step outside of this box in the way that you present, in the way that you act, in the way that you talk, any of those things, then you're gay or you're a woman. So we're taking away men's power to kind of say, I am heterosexual, or I am male, or I am whatever, and we're taking it away from them. We're taking away that power. Isn't that a tragedy in our American society, that we're taking away the power to say, this is the core of who I am? I think it's pretty bad. All right, so this is a little ironic. I'm not gonna swear. You'll hear that later. I'm talking about feminism. Feminism is really cool. Basically, it means equality. A lot of people call it the women's movement, but really what feminism is equality, regardless of your gender or sexual orientation. So it doesn't matter how you identify, it's just you're equal, and it shouldn't matter. Unfortunately, a lot of men don't identify as feminists because it is seen as that traditional women's movement. But really, what feminism has always done for me is given me the ability to be whoever I want to be. So I get to wear pants, I'm a huge baseball fan, go Sox. And I can rattle off the stats, the players. Spring training starts on Tuesday, that's my birthday. Happy birthday to me, I'm very excited, as you can tell. So I love baseball, so that's a really great example. I'm not considered a gay person, a gay woman, or a man because I love baseball, because I exist out here. And the way that I express myself is out here. And I don't have to go, I can't go outside the little box that I'm prescribed, because I'm a woman. And that's what femininity is versus masculinity. So I'll give you a really good concrete example of this. My friend Taylor, he's from San Francisco, as this picture shows. He kind of expresses himself like this. He's a really creative guy. He's incredibly talented. He thinks, he feels all the time, and he's not afraid to say that. He loves looking good. He loves getting dressed in the morning. He's really one of those guys who's like out here, He's been in a relationship for about 1.5 years with a woman. He's not gay. I think a couple of you were thinking that. He's really, really heterosexual. But unfortunately, since he was a lot younger than he is now, he's been called gay because of the way he expresses himself. The power to say, I'm straight and I'm a guy, has been taken from him because we don't allow our men to go outside of these boundaries without saying, well, you're not who you are. That's a tragedy. And I'm smiling when I say it, but I'm crying inside. Because that's what we're doing. I'm serious. You guys don't know me. I'm super feminist. Okay. I am. This is how I feel. Because really, the women's fight is still going. But the man's fight, it's still starting. That's why all of you men, and all of you women, and all of you, anyone in between, needs to be a feminist, because you believe in equality, and you say, I'm going to express myself the way I feel like expressing myself, and you will not tell me how to feel. So Randy Pausch, he wrote the last lecture, and he always says the head fake, it's kind of the trick in your speech. Can anyone guess what my head fake is? This talk is not about men. This talk is about women. Every time you hurt a man, and every time you say, this is not masculine, and so you are not who you are, you also hurt a woman. You also say that women are lesser, because feminized labels of gay and woman, those are bad things. What are we doing to our language, and what are we doing to our men? And trickle down, what are we doing to our women? This is about everyone. This is about hurting our human community. And honestly, if you join me in the feminist fight, we'll all be better off. Thank you.